Welcome, everybody, to Dad's Gone Crypto. And this is a great episode because we are talking about the dad sacks. What are the dad sacks? Just go ask your wife or your girlfriend. No, seriously, no. What are the dad sacks? Well, we started a competition to say, hey, when we do a podcast and when we have some great people on the show, we kind of little nudge them for a little bit, say, hey, can we put a bit of pre-sale tokens or put some tokens in the dad sacks? And we're doing this through a bear market. And hopefully during the bull market, they go all the way up. We hope so. And then we give it away to our community. So how do we do that? Well, we're running a Zeely competition. So that's kind of like a portal that allows us to gamify a certain behavior. So we're like, hey guys, would you mind going out and just liking, subscribing this video, sharing it with a friend? You're like, sure. We love Dad's Gone Crypto and we'll do it for you. Okay, so we've got guys that are doing it irrespective of the rewards. But now we said, what happens if we create this ecosystem where we're rewarding them for good behaviors? So they go out and share, they bring people into the fold, good like-minded dads and crypto moms that want to learn about the ecosystem. And we say, okay, cool. So every time we launch a video, every time we launch a tweet, there's a little Zeely campaign where you follow the little tweet, you like it, you subscribe it, and you get points. So you build up these points to a what do you call it? A big daddy status and a sugar mama status. So Ryan, tell me exactly what is a big daddy status and a sugar mama status.
Well, if you reach the highest level in our Zeely competition, you get to be the big daddy or the big sugar mama.
Come on now, Ryan. You got to get a little bit deeper than that. The
Oh yeah.
big daddy status. Yeah, yeah. Uh, uh.
Everybody wants to be the big daddy, the OG.
And the sugar mama. And the
That's
sugar
right.
mama.
So basically, we're just growing our audience, and our first, I don't know, I know we're going to limit it, but basically our first guys and our first gals that get to that absolute highest level in our Zeely competition, they're getting rewarded with the either sugar mama or big daddy NFT, and it gives them a share of a lot of different rewards out there. We're gonna, obviously everybody can win rewards in the contest, but they're gonna get a little guaranteed share because they worked so hard to get that status. And the NFT is really cool too. So get into our Dad's Gone Crypto chat. It's pinned in there, and you can go check out those NFTs that look really cool on Telegram. It's not your standard picture. It's a little video NFT, and I'll leave it for you to go check out because they're super cool.
Very, very cool. All right. So the question is, month after month, we like to try and add more dad sacks, so we get lots of sacks going, and we're filling up our bags, right? So Ryan, it's been a epic journey thus far, and we've managed to get some really awesome, projects on our radar and in our sacks. The first one is Prasaga. So Prasaga basically is a project that is going to change the way blockchain works and operates. We've done a couple of videos. Go through our video section and just look onto that. We've basically got Michael and Jacob on there expressing exactly what it is and what the technology is about. So we're doing a little bit of an update. This is of March 2024. So Prasaga update, they're busy doing a bit of debugging because the question always is, when are they going to launch? We've been waiting a while now, right? So they're first working out some debugging issues. After that completion, they'll move to testnet. The advancements will bring up to the first development environment, allowing projects to develop and start bringing and building DApps to the public testnet, and ultimately move towards the mainnet. So as they move forward into the develop environment, you can expect that Saga Chain's ecosystem is on board. And yeah, so now the preparation works is they're looking for people to help build on the Saga Chain. So if you guys have got a friend or a colleague that wants to build in the space, and revolutionize a problem. So there's a problem in the industry. They want to use Python to solve it, but they've got a special Python that basically works on their platform. Get a hold of, in fact, DM us and we'll put you in touch with the right people. And I think there's a bit of an incentive program there as well. All right. And then just the last little update is that also, in launching anything, right, you need the right people. It's very expensive to market. So they've got a all-star guy that's joined the team that will help them prepare them for launch, preparing PR, preparing documentation, information, social media, all of that. And as far as I know, he's helped the Meld team launch as well. So it's a rock star player that has joined the team. So the big question, Ryan, is what is in the Prasaga sacks?
Yeah, so the Dad Sacks Prasaga bag or sack is filled with a million Saga coins. Obviously, not yet.
One
It hasn't
million
it
Prasaga.
exactly. It hasn't launched yet, but there's we have the we have the go ahead, and I know we did announce this before, but yeah, there's a million Saga coin in the sacks, and when that actually launches, those we'll start distributing that to our community. So and the way it works with the dad sacks, as we said, you're going to get an NFT if you hit big daddy status or big or sugar mama status, but you're also going to get NFTs when you complete these sprints. So Prasaga, we've got a sprint on Zeely where you're going to get in there and and work specifically in Prasaga, and and you can win basically an NFT that's going to give you an allocation of those tokens when it actually launches. So that's kind of how we're working most of the sacks, where we're going to give an NFT based on where you've ranked, and you're going to that NFT will be worth some rewards. So
Yeah.
it's very cool and fun. Get in there and play it.
Exactly. So the general competition is you got a leaderboard that no matter what you do, right, you just add to those points. Cool. You'll be rewarded for that as well. So, general Dad's Gone Crypto stuff, like our video, share, introduce a friend, all good. But inside, once you've done all that, you'll see that those little quests go away. But we have these short sprints, which will be a Prasaga sprint, it'll be a dog sprint, it'll be a Mojo Troll sprint. It's a sprint is a sequence of events that needs to happen in order to earn an NFT. And once you've earned that NFT, you put it in your wallet. It's guaranteed that you have now entry into that draw. So there's only 10 people that got that. There's only 10 people we're going to choose from. And then we'll do a raffle and we'll say, you get one, you get one, you get one. Or just one guy gets one, whatever. We'll see. So it allows you. So you'll collect these cool little Dad's Gone Crypto NFTs. And we haven't decided yet, but in the future, those NFTs might. So you've got it now. The competition has ended. The rewards have been given, but because you got that NFT, we might just say in the future, might just say in the future that we could enter you into the big Dad Sacks rewards. That's the big bag, which we take a little bit of all the tokens and put it in there, and hopefully in the bull market is worth a hell of a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Ryan, our next dad sack is Space Dogs. We've also done an episode with Patrick, and basically they have got some really, really awesome technology that will help keep your crypto safe. And they've been in development for some time now, and they're edging to obviously release their technologies. We've been in close contact with them. So tell us a little bit about Space Dogs, Ryan, and give us a little bit of an update.
Yeah, so Space Dogs, they have a really cool wallet system. And again, what I'm going to do when we post this, I'll put our video links so you can go in and check out the actual videos with all of these different projects,
Yeah.
so you can get a really good deep dive into what they do if if you didn't catch it the first time, or even if you just want a little update. So get in there and check those out. But basically, Space Dogs, they've kind of revolutionized the way crypto wallets work, and they have a super cool wallet structure, and they're also going to do hardware wallets that are basically a credit card with an RF chip on it, which is super cool. So you can rather than having to have like a ledger or something connected to your computer. This thing just works with a regular NFC reader. Very cool tech. And we were lucky enough to get some space dogs into the dad sacks. So uh,
So,
so as they get moving here and and really build out the project, Space Dogs is already launched and it's out there. It's you can purchase it right now. So you might want to go out there and check those guys out. But yeah, we've got some dogs token in the dad sacks, and we're gonna be we're gonna be distributing that as well.
cool. Right. So, what is in the dog sack exactly so our audience knows?
So right now we've got about it's around $3,000 worth of tokens. So they're obviously the token dollar amount changes all the time. So but it's somewhere right in that neighborhood.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, it's just space dogs, the technology. It's hard, you've got to create a ledger wallet, you've got to create the seed phrase, you've got to remember it. So, what the RFID chip does is you literally have a card that you own, you tap it, it recognizes you. You cannot get into your wallet unless you have that. So, no one from the outside can get in. Once you've got your RFID and that little reader, it knows that you are the one for that wallet, and no one can copy that either. So it's another way of thinking. Right now, if we've got a MetaMask account or any other account, and you've clicked on a few buttons that you shouldn't have without knowing, someone can access your account. So with this type of technology, it doesn't matter. You can browse, you can do what you want, but when you're about to transact, it allows you. And also, when I'm sending to Ryan, he has a specific name coded to my profile, so I can't set it to another type of Ryan or Ryan number two, or I can't make a mistake because he's vetted on the system. I'm vetted on the system, and the cool part is that people looking into your wallet, they won't be able to see that in fact that's Ryan's wallet. They'll get a mumbo jumbo kind of sequence. So it's really cool technology. Go check the video out. And yeah, this is just a quick update on dogs. All right. So the latest project is Mojo Trolls. All right. And what has been happening with Mojo Trolls, Ryan? It's an exciting project. And yeah, they've partnered up with us as Dad's Gone Crypto, and we're helping them to grow their social media and their audience and all of that. But give us an update. It's been a couple of weeks now that they've launched. How's it going?
Yeah. So they haven't actually launched a token or their NFTs or anything like that yet, but yeah, they basically have made themselves known, right? So through us, this is a project that, like we had said before, they've been building for a couple years, and we've been in talks with them. They came to us and decided to sponsor the show, as you see with the little logo up there in the corner. So um and yeah, so where they're at right now, they're basically just they're slowly they're organically building their socials, organically building a community. So the one thing about their project, they definitely didn't want to build with like a bunch of bots or anything like that. They didn't want they kind of had the same philosophy we do. We were trying to build out Dad's Gone Crypto as a natural community, right?
Yeah.
We want a real community. We want people that actually care about our project rather than bots or stats or anything like that. That's not really where our head was. And they're in the same boat. They want to grow a community that cares about their lore, that cares about the project itself, and that want a chance at at earning those huge rewards that they're going to be paying out. So I like the way they're doing it. They're going slow, growing their community a little bit. We're out there talking about it a little bit, and you could see their socials are starting to grow a little bit. And I know they're gonna start advertising a little bit and start putting their name out there. So I think you're gonna start seeing Mojo Trolls all over the place. And they are right now. I know they're running a Gleam competition. And that Gleam competition can get you in there and win some really great prizes. They're giving away in
What is
this
the
this
prize there, Ryan?
yeah, this particular Gleam competition, they're giving away a Sacred Guardian node and a few ancestral nodes. And if you want to go watch our video on them, we explain what all those things mean, what they are. But basically, that sacred guardian node is how you're going to earn a whole heck of a lot of rewards down the line. And then the ancestral node is basically what gives you your identity into their system, and you stake your NFTs to it. There's quite a bit there, but yeah, get over there, watch our other episodes. We have a couple episodes on them, and you can learn all about them. And basically, as far as the dad sacks go, right now they've given us a sacred guardian node to give away in that one, some ancestral nodes. You're going to see a lot more from them in the dad sacks in the future here as they start getting launched, as Tusks tokens come out and that kind of thing. You're gonna see a whole lot of giveaways in the dad sacks. They've committed to really supporting our community with a lot of rewards. So I think that's going to be that's a real fun one for me.
Exactly. And all our details are for our Telegram channel are in the links below. So come join the Zeely competition, and in particularly join the Mojo Troll Sprint and win yourself possibly one of those Mojo Trolls. As Ryan said, it's 200,000 pre-sale allocation tokens. And who knows, if anything out the block pre-privates could mean good things. So get yourself into that Telegram chat. Right. So we've been busy with a Wen Wallet giveaway in our dad sacks. And you've done a couple of episodes giving clues to people because there's basically a wallet address out there with the codes. And each episode you are giving away, or we giving away, a particular clue to that wallet. And if you collect them all and you enter that seed phrase into the wallet first, there might be a nice little surprise waiting for you. Tell me a little bit about Wen again, just a sweet brief overview, and what is happening at the moment with regards to the market and a product update.
Yeah, Wen is they're a cool meme coin on Solana. And I think that Solana chain has been absolutely, going crazy with
Smashing
memes.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Wen took a little dip with the rest of the market here, but they've really jumped back up. I can share my screen here if we want, so we could just take a quick
Yeah,
peek at
please
their
do.
chart. So here's the Wen chart over on Dex Tools. You can find them, and you can see that they took a little dip. They had a huge high there for a while. Took a little dip with the rest of the market, but today they're making a nice comeback here, and we're up 33% already in the last 24 hours. So I think we give it a little bit of time, and that Wen wallet is going to be worth quite a bit. We have 5 million Wen tokens in that wallet right now. So that's I think that's going to be a significant chunk of change in the coming months here. So that's one that you definitely want to try to get in and win. And so the way we're doing that is, I put a video out about the whole Wen wallet, and you're going to have to go watch that video. Again, the link will be in the description here, but go watch that video so you can get the seed phrase. The seed phrase for that wallet is listed in that video, except for 4 words. We've given 1 word out already as a clue, and I know a lot of people solved that one. We made that one pretty easy. And I'll tell you, the next clue for the next word in that seed phrase is somewhere in this video. So you want to take a look and figure out what's a little different in this video from the others, and that might just give you your clue to that next word.
So you got to go basically watch 152 videos and shorts and see what's missing.
I think anybody that has watched any of our videos probably knows the answer to this clue already. So I think we're good to go there.
And it's not Ryan's beautiful green shirt.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, it was just St. Patrick's Day. I got to represent my Irish kin.
Represent. Nice. So Ryan, that's when Sachs, great, and it's been motoring quite nicely, and we're just at the start of that little bull market and that. So let's hope it goes another 10x. Who knows? It'll be really, really cool. But that is a giveaway that you guys can basically win by watching our videos, learning those clues. So it's another way. We're trying to find cool, fun ways that you guys can win cool shit, and hopefully they go to a large amount. If they don't, well,
To the
you just hold on
moon.
to them to the
To the moon,
moon.
Sean. To the moon. Come
To
on.
the moon. Let's be positive. Let's be positive. Okay, cool. So we got two more dad sacks, Ryan. So a little while ago, we managed to get a share in a Gunzilla Epic node, right? So a small portion for dad's sacks. So that means that the node will produce us little tokens, little babies, and the little babies go into our communities. And let's hope the token goes to the moon and we can give it away, right? So we've
Yeah.
got Gunzilla. Give us a brief overview again. What's happening with Gunzilla and the nodes and the project and all of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, cool.
Gunzilla is going to be absolutely huge, I think, and they're getting very close. I've been, if you're following their socials at all, they are really getting close to launch here. And Gunzilla, I honestly think Gunzilla is the game changer for crypto.
Yeah,
It's a true AAA game. Everybody that's gotten a chance to play it so far has nothing but rave reviews. They've got professional video gamers out there that they spend their lives playing this stuff, and they're absolutely raving about Gunzilla, now that they've gotten to try it out. So I think Gunzilla is going to be huge. The first true AAA game that's integrating crypto. They're backed by a whole lot of powerful
Arsenal.
people.
Yeah,
And especially like if you look at even like Elio, Becker, these guys are advisors now, and usually when those guys are talking about something, it pumps pretty well. I mean, those guys have millions of followers, so
yeah,
I have a lot of big hopes for Gunzilla. I think it's going to do really well, and having a share of an Epic node is absolutely amazing because
yeah,
basically their node structure, those Epic nodes are pulling in rewards. They're already, they're only in testnet right now. They're making testnet rewards. But very, very soon, when they go to really launch, we're going to see the true power of that, and we're going to be able to give away a nice little chunk to our audience, which is
yeah,
very, very
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Well, Ryan, I've been playing around on my mobile phone with their test product and with their. If you guys hear there's hardy does in the background, it's it's good old South Africa. It's tradition. It normally happens on a golf course. So the Gunzilla like basically game. I've set up my wallet. I've basically got a couple of like skins and stuff, and I'm busy playing and I'm working with the drone and I'm bumping into things. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to say I'm old, but it's been a while since I've did first person shooter, and I'm trying to get the hang of it. And then and obviously it's you're getting rewards, you're getting whatever. So I actually, while I was doing it, I actually passed the phone to one of my mates' sons, and he's like, "Yeah, give it to me." And within literally a few seconds, I felt so old. Within a few seconds, he's like navigating. He was going through the rings. He was coming down. He was getting the packages. And I'm like, my eyes just blinked twice. I'm like, okay, now how can I use my account for him to work and make me money, get rewards, sell it on the open market? Okay, anyways, the business I was basically porting off my friends to play for me. I thought if I
I
pay
crashed
him
in 4 seconds. I literally got the thing in the air and immediately crashed, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
and then there's nothing worse than your 8-year-old son saying, "Daddy, you can actually use the Xbox remote to control that." I'm like, "What?" And it's like, "Yo, Uncle Peter said you can do it." I'm like, "Uncle Peter, hmm." So, anyways, I get the Xbox remote, and now I've got this thing hooked up to my phone, and all of a sudden I'm busy playing. I'm like, "Yes, please." So, anyways, user friendliness, awesome. Adoption for young people, easy. Graphics, phenomenal. And incentivize the fact that I got, after a little bit of playing, I've got like a little crate, and inside the crate, I open it up and I got a part of an arm. It's really, really cool. So definitely a triple A game. And the beauty is you don't have to know anything about crypto. It's free to play on all your Xbox, your PlayStation, your online. And then only when you want to trade it and gear up, then they say, hey, this is where you can basically get into crypto without even knowing it. You're just upgrading your stuff, but you're actually upgrading through blockchain, which is flipping amazing.
Yep.
All right. So the last bags, Ryan, quickly, Cornucopias. Also another triple A game in a different type of metaverse. We had Josh and Rob on not too long ago, and they was explaining exactly what they're building, how epic it's going to be, what are the future lies. You'll see a couple of short clips that we're releasing on what is the future lie for Cornucopias. They're also a token that's launched. Give me a quick update on the project. What's been happening?
Yeah, the Kopi tokens out there. They recently just listed on BitTrue and MEXC. So up until now, you've really only been able to purchase the Kopi token on dexes. With their launch on the centralized exchanges, they had a nice little run up there. Made it up to about 11 cents or so, as you can see on the chart here. And then obviously the market dipped pretty hard. Kopi came back down with everything. um,
Mm,
and but then now they've made a little recovery here. They're on their way back up, so you can see they're up 4.5% on the day. And yeah, I think that's one that's going to do pretty well. So I know I've been buying up the dips on Kopi because I believe in that one. They're making a lot of good strides with the project. You can get on there, you can try it out now. You can play their racing games. They've got some good collabs going on with I know Ivan on Tech is an advisor there, and they're working on some really cool stuff. They just put their avatar creator online, which means you can go in there and build your own custom avatar to look like you, or whatever you want it to look like, and race in their games and that kind of thing. So they're making some big strides, and yeah, I think they're getting closer and closer to really launching their builder campaign and all that.
very cool. Very cool. And Ryan, tell us what is in the dad sacks.
Cornucopia's, their system runs on nodes, like many crypto projects, and we have a couple of Kopi nodes that we've put into the dad sacks, and those nodes are going to be earning rewards, for a very long time here. And as those are earning rewards, we're going to give them out to our community. So cool thing, the thing with the Gunzilla node and the Kopi nodes, rather than just giving away those nodes, instead we're gonna let them build, right? We're gonna let the project work. We're going to let those nodes continue to earn tokens, and we're always going to have a nice little token stream there, over the time to come here to give out to our community, which is super cool.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Ryan, would you mind just pulling up that ZK Lend Zend chart for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's throw that up here. There we go.
All right, guys. So last week we had Jane Ma on the show from ZK Lend. They basically a lend and borrow platform. So what we noticed specifically, and they just launched, right? What we noticed is that the market had a bit of a poo this last couple of days, all right? And what did people do? Well, they pushed money into the platform, obviously, because now if things are nice and low, it's a great time to borrow, and of course get a different currency to go and play for the push up, right? So it's very interesting. You see what happens where the money flows when there's a pullback. So around a launch day, they made it all the way up to 343. And yes,
Okay.
like everything, it goes up and then it has to come back down because there's so much hype about it. Then it comes back down. Obviously, we had a bit of a poo in the market at the recent. So it's at about 230, 232 at the moment. But we did notice that when there was the big pullback, that the money flew into this particular project, because why? People want to obviously borrow and get some extra collateral out and then invest when the dip is nice and low, right? So it's a very interesting project. Still in the early stages of launching, so you might want to get yourself a little bags, but do your own research first. So yeah, so ZK Lend has gone off to a good start, and we wish them all the best for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a project I really like a lot. The first money market project on Starknet. So very, very, very cool. Very early for Starknet, and yeah, I think they've got a ton of potential through this bull market. And it's very cool to have some Zend token in the dad sacks. So that's another one we're going to be divvying out to our faithful followers.
Exactly. More on that soon. And that basically is our dad sacks at the moment. So it's growing, guys. We just giving you a project update on what's happening in the markets, and what's happening with the tokens. Now for the most important part of the show, the dad jokes. We haven't done one in a very, very long time. So what's a podcast without a dad joke, right? So Ryan,
Absolutely.
what have you got prepared for us? Is it a good dad joke or a
No,
bad
it's
one?
actually quite sad. You know,
Oh no.
Yeah. I thought the dryer was shrinking all my clothes. Turned out it was my kegerator all the time.
Right. What is a kegerator?
You don't know what a kegerator is? Oh
I know
no,
what a
we've got the language
ah.
gap again. It's it's where I get all my beer from. You see
Oh, the
me
kegerator.
filling my mugs up all the time. It comes out of my
No,
kegerator.
the kegerator. I know what a meta baby is.
Oh no.
What's the matter, baby? What's the matter with you? All right, kegerator. All right.
Yeah, kegerator. It's where
Lost
the
in South
it's
African
where the beer comes
translation.
from. It's where my it's my beer gut that's shrinking all my clothes.
I love it. I love it. So, Ryan, when does a dad joke become a dad's joke? When you become a parent. If you got
Wow.
little shits running around, it's a dad joke. Anything is a dad joke.
All right, I'll agree with you on that one.
Nice. All right, guys, that concludes our dad joke finally after a couple of weeks and our update on the dad sacks. And guys, yeah, just don't forget to join our Telegram channel. Don't forget to, come to find us on Twitter. And yeah, just drop us a comment below as well and share with your friends. We greatly appreciate it. And have a wonderful weekend.
The material and information presented in this recording are for entertainment purposes only. Do not misconstrue what you hear as investment or trading advice. Always do your own research. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed by the guests on this recording are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Dad's Gone Crypto or its hosts.